Hi everyone, Maria Horstman from BFabBU.com, your health and wellness and fitness coach. I'm super excited to come out over here today in this beautiful day and show you a few upper body movements that you can incorporate to your walking. Yes, walking is great, it's good cardiovascular movement, and we enjoy being outside. If you have a dog, you can get your neighbors and so on. So I want you to continue to walk. Now, I would recommend you boost that walk up with a few things so you make the most out of that walk, and the most out of the walk meaning strengthening your body, getting stronger and all that kind of stuff. So I did, a video on the lower body, so I'll be focusing more on the upper body here, and on your own, then you can kind of mix these movements, get a few of the upper body, get a few of the lower body, and so on. So we're gonna start, you see me with a pillow. I'm gonna put this pillow in a backpack. So we're gonna walk out of the house with a little backpack, and that is because I want to bring a few toys with me, and I want to carry my water, and I want to do certain movements. I want to have flexibility with my hands while I do that. And so let's go and pack that backpack, and I'll show you a few things that I'm doing today. Okay, so I'm gonna put this pillow. This pillow is gonna act as a cushion, okay? Because since this is gonna be on the back over here, depending on how good of a backpack you are, mine is pretty simple, right? So if you have dumbbells and things like that, might be kind of, poking you in your back. So put a small little pillow, in there, and there you go. So now you have cushion, all right? So what else did I bring over here that I'm gonna bring and demonstrate movements? So I brought a loop band, so we can use that. I also brought another resistance band that is not looped, okay? And another type of resistance band. Most people have a resistance band like that, or one of those three, most likely you have it, but you can buy it very inexpensively at Amazon or your local sports goods store, okay? So I will be demonstrating different movements using this while you walk. So what else I got over here? Hey, I got some dumbbells, and I got some ankle weights. So if you don't have dumbbells but you have an ankle weight, or vice versa, you can use them. So what I'm going to be doing with this ankle weights over here, is I'm going to put them right here on my ankle, and I'm going to be walking with them. You don't have to do that, but that's already tip number one. Walk with a little extra resistance. This is 1.5 pounds. Just saw the weight now, 1.5 pounds each. So there you go. So now you're walking with 3 extra pounds in your body, and you're gonna definitely tell the difference. Imagine when you lose those 3 extra pounds, you're gonna feel lighter, right? And so that gives a little perspective. So I'm gonna put this on already, and I'm gonna keep them here because I'm gonna be using the dumbbells for our workout, okay, and the movements that I'll show. But again, you can use the weights over here, the ankle weights, as your dumbbell, as a little extra weight. So I'm gonna pack all this stuff over here, right? But I'm gonna already start. I'm gonna leave it out over here because we're gonna start very quickly with this loop, okay? Getting my water. You got a bottle of water next to you, bring it to you, and I'm bringing a timer as well. Could be used, you can use your phone, but I'm gonna bring a timer over here. So that's another option that you can use, okay? So why you wanna do a timer or a phone with a stopwatch is because we can then say, I'm gonna do this movement for a minute. I'm gonna walk for 3 minutes, right? So you wanna time yourself, because you say that you wanna give yourself 30 minutes for a walk. So you want to kind of time and say, I'm going to be doing this for a minute, another thing for another minute, or 30 seconds, and so on. So before we go, you want to stretch it out your body, right? And make sure that your body is all ready to go. Some leg swings, some squats, activate your core, and so on, all right? And also your arms, especially if you're going to be doing some arm work like we're going to be doing here. So do your stretching beforehand. Alright, so first I would like you to start with a brisk walk, and I'll demonstrate these movements. A brisk walk is going to be 3.5 miles to 4 miles per hour, so it's going to be looking like this. There you go. So you're gonna go, you know, on it, right? And my suggestion is for you to keep up the pace. So pick the pace and pick that pace and go throughout the way, you know, throughout your walk, instead of pausing as much. So minimize the pause, because that is where we're gonna build more of the fat, is when you keep that pace. Okay, and the faster the pace, the better it is. So let's start with this loop band. So a few things we can do as we walk, even with the backpack over here. So we can actually do this. I'm gonna walk backwards right now so you can see me, but you can walk normal, right? And there you go. And come forward, and so time it 30 seconds or to a minute, to do this walking. Your arms or deltoids are gonna get tired. So time those, right? So next movement we can do with these bands. You straighten out over here, and we're gonna go up. So you can keep whatever pace that you're walking doing these movements. All right, so obviously you always watch your step while you're doing this, right? So keep the body neutral, tuck your stomach, tuck your buttocks over here, and making sure that you engage in the right muscles. So over here, you want to be all the way up over here, so you feel as you keep the stretch, the resistance on the top, and neutral, okay? Those are a couple things you can do with this band, right? So now what else can I do? And there's multiple things. Look into the upper and lower body. We can do that too with the lower body. So now we're going to change it up, give you some more ideas. So let's grab this guy, okay? If you have them. So what are we going to do with this? We can do very similar movements that we did with that, except that you're going to kind of hold a little different. So in this case, what I would like you to do is I'm walking backwards. You're not going to be walking backwards much, although you can. I just want you actually to practice your tricep as you bring it back. So you keep one hand, straight over here, holding, and you can walk like that. Change arms. There you go. Both arms here are getting a workout. Okay, so triceps is really good. All right, right there. So you hold it over here and pull it back. So you want to feel this muscle, okay? It's really good. So same thing, very similar. As you walk, you can stretch it out. Right here, chest now movement, right? So as you walk, there you go. So what kind of muscles are you feeling? You're feeling your chest as you bring, and also your back. Okay, so those are the muscles that you can utilize with this. So again, time it. Make sure that you do maybe 30 seconds to a minute. Continue your brisk walk. Do a little jogging if you like. You can incorporate some of the lower body movements that I've done. So those are a couple for you to try with this type of band. Let's grab the next one. So examples with this. Normally they have handles, but I just removed the handles for our example over here. And again, remember that, if you have to take a small little break, stop, get some water, and take a little break, right? So what are we going to do with this guy? So what I would like you to do is what is called pass-throughs. Again, this is really good for the arms, okay? So as you do this, you can stretch this in multiple angles. So now I'm going to stretch it out. It's still, triceps, right? So we can stretch both arms. You see what I'm doing over here? So both arms are out, right? So it's a different movement, or more muscles engaged instead of the band that we did earlier that we're bringing back. We are actually exercising both arms over here, including triceps, and obviously the chest and the pec muscles as we bring it out. So and you can walk just like that, right? So if I'm walking forward, relax in the middle and go back, and then you're gonna do the other direction, right? So right here, so my right arm now is gonna go down and open and close. So that's one movement that you can do with this. All right, so you can do some pass-throughs as well with this resistance band. So pass-through means that you're gonna bring it over, and I have a backpack over here, and that's okay, we can still do them. I'm actually gonna connect these. Okay, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna bring this really wide, so you see, right here, wide, and I'm gonna pass it all the way. So go as far as you can, so keep the resistance right here, out and up, and right here on the top you're feeling your abs engaged, okay, as you continue to go down. So it's a great movement and stretch for your shoulders right here. So this could be one of the first ones that you do during, you know, this walk with upper body. Okay, so that's it. And what else can we do with these? You know, if we want to be doing anything with lower body, and actually you can almost like lift your leg like that, almost like a bicep, right? If you only have that, so do that. See if you don't have any dumbbells, be creative. You see, right there. So now I'm lifting the leg, my leg is actually pushing down, right? I want that down, and now I'm lifting over here with my biceps. So there you go, I'm adding resistance no matter what. So if I want to just let my leg loose, right, there is the weight of my leg that I'm lifting. Do that in each arm, okay? Right there, hold it up. So who said you cannot work without the dumbbells, right? You can. So again, get that. So obviously you would stop to do these, and you can put that timer again, right here. Right. There you go. That's a good workout right here for those biceps, okay? So those are a few examples with this, and let's grab our dumbbells. If you don't have the dumbbells and you have the ankles, right, that's good too. Use the ankle weights. And grab as heavy you like. If you want to make that backpack heavier, you know, perfect. So these are just 3 pounds each, you know, and it doesn't really matter. You know, if you're walking with nothing today on your hands, 1 pound is better. Get a can of soup, you know, bag of rice or sugar. Hopefully you don't have much sugar in your pantry, but if you do, grab them and utilize in a better way than just eating. Okay, so so here we go. As we walk, we can do some bicep curls right here, and I'll go walk backwards, but right here you can do that. Forward like you would normally walk right here. So I want you to make sure that when you're doing those bicep curls that your, you know, elbow is not coming forward. So you really want to keep those elbows back over here next to your waist, right? And work your biceps. Okay, right there. You can also do them one at a time. If they're light for you, you can say, you know what, I'm gonna do 30 seconds to a minute with both, you know, if you safely can hold this, you know, just right here, right? And you're walking, there you go. Even backwards it works. And then change hands and do the same amount of time, you know, that you're doing on that. Or if you want to count steps in case you don't want a timer or something like that, you can say, I'm going to do 20 steps of doing certain things, right? So just try to measure that time or reps that you did in some way. And there is always a way. If you think there is no way, there is always a way. So there you go. So that's it. So what else can we do with these dumbbells? As we walk, right here, lateral. There you go. In this case, what I want you to do is have your elbows slightly bent, okay, right here, instead of totally straight. because the slightly bent elbow is going to give you more on your, it's going to require more engagement of your deltoids instead of that. So here can be sometimes more on the rotator cuff, you know, so just engage more of the muscle over here. So as you walk, it's going to be like that. You can walk even lateral like I'm doing, see? There you go. What else can you do? You can do even triceps right here. There you go. Those triceps again. What else can I do? Use those shoulders right here, front and back. Front and back. When you go back over here in that arm, I want you again to feel those triceps, okay? So be intentional with the movement that you're doing. So up, back, up, see? So now you're intentionally adding more resistance. You know, you can do that a lot of our minds when we do this. So 3 pounds from 3 pounds became probably 5 as I kind of press it, right? So that's that. And then you can do flies. If you want to take a break, hey, let's do some flies right here. Now, I'm not sure about walking. You can actually, but I would suggest more on a stationary position. Okay, right here. And again, slightly elbows bent, right? And bring your arm and shoulder and elbows all together, okay? So those are a couple things that you can do with the dumbbells. There is a lot more. And I hope this gives you a lot of ideas for you to boost it up your walk. Watch the other video that I did lower body, and I will put a prescription, I guess, or recommendations on how to plan a 30-minute with mix and matching this movements, upper body and lower body. But you have several options over here, and you do not have to include all of them into the same walk. No, maybe pick a 2 or 3 and progress, right? If you're just walking today, maybe your first is going to be just a backpack with some weight. Maybe you're going to walk with the ankle weights, and then slowly you add a pound, cans, you know, whatever. And the last thing is, do not worry about your neighbors or anybody else looking at you. You are doing your job. You're doing good for your health, for your body. So who cares if they're looking at you? Likely they're envy of you to have the courage to go out and do what is right for you. So go out, folks, move your fannies and allow the benefits of daily movement to get to you. You're gonna feel better, you're gonna make better decisions, better choices about your health and wellness. Maybe you're gonna sleep better too, but you're gonna be happier. Trust me on this. Just stick with it. All right? If you have any questions, do not hesitate to reach me at bfabbu.com and follow me on social media. And if I can help you in any way with health and lifestyle coaching or personal training, group fitness, let me know. Have a wonderful day.